Splashing acid. Wait a minute.
An item, huh?
Ooh, those were some cool looking weapons, and I don't have IF and comp in the party. Because I mean, yeah, I'm sticking with that. And Uzume's weapon is quite outdated. But I don't want to leave now.
This looks freaking cool, right?
We'll deal. I'll just buy her some more stuff. And everybody has status points. I should probably, what? Yeah, it's status. There we go. Rom and Ram didn't have any of their status points. No wonder. Jeez. And I can go ahead and add theirs. Oh, and neither did many of the gold third. Bisha and Esha, Bisha and Sisha did. And I remember, I didn't try anything with Esha, so I should probably put her in the party. In fact, I think I'll take Uzume out just this once. Because, well, no, she's staying in. And who am I taking out? I'll take out Keisha, since she doesn't have an actual skill with anybody. Well,
I'm a force of fury.
something actually pretty interesting did happen. There was like a snap sound when with Kurohime and Adult Neptune. Don't know what that was about.
Is it my turn?
But
Let's finish this.
hopefully he is weak to paralysis. If he is, I got this. Yeah, I got this. Alright, be right back. Alright, let's try Uni and Sisha skill upgraded.
Follow my lead. I'll follow you.
Still the same. Or pretty much the same. Though I think I do like it better when they're upgraded.
Can't be helped.
Alright, and Esha transform.
Very well. I'll show you.
Yeah, I do think the black works for her jacket, but for the other black outfits that we have in the game, I'm not so sure.
Equip complete.
Oh yeah, we only have.
Killer shot. Be held by my arms and die.
Yeah, with the whole color scheme Esha has, the changes really do benefit her the most, I'd say.
Now, who to choose?
Because I hadn't seen it in a while.
Sheer crystal.
Oh, that's right, it's ruined by those sounds. Darn it all.
Let's end this stylishly.
Ha, fine.
I'll spin you out. I won't let this end as a dream. I'm gonna get even stronger.
Please tell me. Oh, she didn't level up. Darn it all.
Flowing.
Darn it all. Would that have been too much to ask for? Another nap station. No, nothing. Okay, it's about time. Okay, I know it's another episode, but alright, first VIIR scene. Alright. What is it, adult? Yeah, hey. What is that, a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Hey, look at this. I happened to stumble into a world where monsters that looked like they were drawn on cards came to life.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
There, I met this sinister-looking guy who had a really suspicious laugh. Even though we just met, he said some pretty rude stuff to me when he told me to get out.
Pegasus? Kaiba?
Then, out of nowhere, a super tough-looking bug just appeared right behind him. It was huge! I've never seen such a crazy bug before. I was really excited about it.
Oh yeah, I
I
forgot.
just acted on instinct and put that bug in my nep note before even realizing it.
Wow, that's
Then
funny.
that guy burst into tears, and I felt so bad about it, so I was gonna return it to him. But then Krusty warped us through dimensions. And so, I couldn't give him back the bug in the end. Hey!
I only warped us because I was uncomfortable with that awkward expression you were making, you know? Besides, he's the one who picked a fight. Don't worry about it.
Korra gets lines.
But still, it doesn't feel right. So then, when I looked at the bug in my book, for some reason it was a card. I thought it was pretty mysterious, but it takes too many turns to summon.
Wow.
So I just use it as a bookmark for the note.
Wow. Neptune, at least let me see the daggum thing.
By the way, today I actually wanted to ask for your help.
Oh, really?
Someone I know is consumed by a tremendous sense of revenge. It's hard for me to watch. I've been trying different things to see if I could stop her, but nothing's worked at all. I thought she'd eventually stop if I just kept being upbeat and kind to her, but there's no signs of her changing.
Really?
To be honest, I'm not sure if I should keep it up. I want you to be honest with me, but is what I'm doing right now wrong?
Wow. You're gonna ask me this question. I'm trying to decide, should I respond biased or non-biased? Okay, well, let me first look at this as objectively as I can. I wanted to try to help Kurohime. In fact, the fact that Uzume never even tried to do that. Well, I mean, it's herself. She's probably disgusted with herself in a literal sense. So, you know, that's probably why. At the same time, I just wish that they could have worked together for some... Realistically, Kurohime, even after she was out of the whirlpool of delusion, Kurohime straight up told Uzume, I don't care.
Since you've died once and gotten out of the delusion, you feel this share energy too, right?
Mm-hmm.
What of it? Even if I've gotten out of the whirlpool of delusion and lost the benefit of negative energy, my hatred won't disappear.
Realistically, even after she was brought out of the whirlpool of delusion, when she and Uzume are about to have their final battle, Kurohime told Uzume straight up, I don't care. As long as I exist, my hatred will never disappear. So, from that standpoint, it seems like Kurohime was beyond redemption in more ways than one, in the sense that she already looked into the abyss and she's rolling with it till the end, you know? So from that standpoint, I mean, I never try to say trying to help somebody is wrong, especially Kurohime, as I literally wanted to do that. But what I wanted to do versus being right or wrong doesn't necessarily, you know, I can want to do something that's wrong. Was there any chance of Kurohime being healed? Like, because they tried. Now that I think about it, they really did. Neptune tried to purify Kurohime's heart.
What is this? What's this discomfort that's spreading from the depths of my heart?
And this is that Neptune?
My negative energy is being neutralized? This feeling, I could never forget it. Share energy?
Vert, Lan, Noir, send all the share energy you possess to me.
Yeah, this must be where Neptune comes in. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Where were they able to find such a concentrated amount of it? Oh no. Could they be using...
Or Uzume and Kurohime's heart. But they could not get rid of the negative energy. It was too strong for her. And Uzume was there when they did it. So Uzume probably thought from, you know, that standpoint, hey, then, alright, if that's the case, then it doesn't matter. We gotta take her down. Because, well, I don't think Uzume had any attachment to Kurohime. I think, of all people, Uzume detested Kurohime the most. In the sense that it's, you know, they say you are your worst enemy, and in this case, it's the literal sense. There's so many parallels you can make, but I would have liked to help Kurohime, but You know what? I'm just gonna say no. Because I want to. Alright? I would probably have said, if she asked me that, I probably would have said, no, I don't think it's wrong. Maybe you could go about it in a different way. Because Kurohime wanted her revenge. She was not coming out of that. But I would never say to try to help somebody else out. You like, sure? Nope, can't say that. Can't say that. Can't say that. Because in case you guys haven't watched that and want to play it. But I'm going to say no.
I see. Yeah, like you say, once I've started something, I should believe and keep at it.
That's another way.
I knew asking you for help was a good idea. You cleared my worries up in no time.
Well, wasn't no time for me.
Oopsies! Looks like I stayed here too long again. I'd better get going.
What, is she the one making the portals?
Bye. Let's meet again.
Whoa! Did you see? You could feel the hesitation in her. She was like, am I really about to go? Here we go. And no. We're in the heart We're in the heart dimension. Oh, yeah! It was this moment. That's wow. I do wish if there was one thing, seeing adult Neptune. Well, maybe in like if the true end, like once you did one playthrough, then these scenes unlocked and you could see adult Neptune's thoughts as she was going through this. Like you can see, and then this is when Kurohime's like, "All right, you let them in here. I don't have any." Like look what she just said. It seems like you've forgotten your worth is merely tied in that. Kurohime was evil. Like literally, of all the people, like all the main villains we had, the first game, well, Rebirth 1 Noir or R4 for me. It seemed like she had just been, went down the wrong path, and you could literally help R4. The second one, the Deity of Sin, she just seemed like her purpose was destruction, not necessarily evil, but what we were doing, we would associate as evil, but that was her entire purpose in life, basically, It's different than, starting off as good and then turning and then choosing to stay the same way. She knows what she's doing is wrong. She doesn't care. And then Ray, Ray literally, that wasn't fair. Hyper Ray especially. Ultra Ray, there's some debate on that, but I think she was more just corrupted by power. That's not what's going on with Kurohime. So, although we can make a discussion. Actually, yeah, you know what? Question of the day. I already see it. Don't answer it now. Wait till the end of the episode, dadgummit. Anyways. And we're back here again. Heart Dimension. Speaking of. I'm just now noticing the crystal being broken. Does it represent a broken heart? Then the Planetune Basilicom. They changed this map too. I can feel it. It's more, what, concave or something like that? Oh, here's yeah. Let's buy a megaphone for you guys. Start attacking me in the comments. I'm buying it. It's right here, right? Yeah, that's a lot stronger. Okay, and let me check her armor, cause compare. Yeah. Oh! VIIR events! Is it the 4? Oh, it's the 4! Suddenly they're awake. And let's do this. Am I gonna have all of them in one episode? What the heck was that? Nah!
What's up?
You were... What was that? Glitch! Well, not glitch, but... error.
Alrighty then, player. Let's pick up where we left off last. With
Nah!
question time!
Neptune, I remember where we left off. No thanks.
Where were we? Oh, I know!
This is a bad time,
So
Neptune.
do you have someone, like a special someone in your life?
Oh, another thing that I meant to mention, or that I should have mentioned, Blonde's scenes. I realized when I watched back, I was like, Blonde was trying to sort some things out. I was completely oblivious. I feel terrible. Like, it's one thing if I did it with the intention of, doing it. But it's another thing if I just didn't notice and I did it. Ugh. Anyways, so I know what Neptune's trying to ask, but you see, Neptune, in the sense of this question, yes, it's in my party right now.
Oh, of course you do. You've got a lot of them, huh?
Well, I mean...
As for me, I've got a ton.
Yeah,
There's
yeah!
my little sister Nepgear, Isti, and all the citizens of Planet Toon. Iffy and Compa, too.
Neptune, you need...
There's Noir, Vert, and Blonde, of course, and all the friends we've made.
Stop swing... Thank you.
There's you, player. Oh gosh, what am I saying?
No, Neptune. I can't...
This isn't something I should be saying out loud. Oh. Sorry, somehow I always end up just talking about myself. Okay, see ya!
Neptune truly is the hardest one out of the 4 to read. Because at least for the Vert, while she schemes, you can always trust what her intentions are, Like, if Nepgear is involved, you know what if Uni's involved, Ram or Ram's involved, you know what she's trying to do. It's very obvious. Neptune, well, I mean, no, that's not true. If there's work involved, Neptune's very easy to predict. But no, you don't know how she's gonna predict. Well, okay, maybe that's another question of the day. Who's the hardest CPU to read? No, I'm giving you guys too many questions. These are good. I don't want to use them up. Well, you probably already answered it. Unless I cut out... Yeah, you probably already answered it. Alright. But I would say, obviously, I know what Neptune means now, but before in other scenes, like if Neptune's just talking, it's very hard to tell how much Neptune cares. Because she always has that default expression. Well, not always, but it just feels like, yeah, Neptune just has a smile. And it's hard to tell when she's really feeling something. Unless she's Purple Heart. Even then. Alright. Noir.
Hey, so this is pretty weird to ask, but are you at all interested in cosplay?
Oh shoot, please don't tell me. Oh shoot. Shoot, you guys are giving me some difficult questions. Which I appreciate, because I just went for a while, and it was just nothing. It was just an empty void. Oh crud. And I just realized when I'm uploading that episode. You know what? Later. So here's the thing. Interested how? Because I always admire cosplayers and, I like seeing, some of the new outfits people have, but I'm not like heavily interested. But for the purposes of Noir, I'll just lean toward the yes, because it's not like I just don't care for it at all. It's just, you're not gonna see me cosplay. But when am I hearing you talk about it?
What? Really? It doesn't weird you out?
Noir, you haven't been to my channel.
Anyway, I have a little bit of a request for you today. I kind of wanted to ask for your opinion on something.
Lay it on me.
Lately, a lot of girls have been wearing really revealing outfits at cosplay events.
Well...
Some of them are pretty much bikinis. It just frustrates me.
Mm-hmm.
This is a what if, of course. But if a person close to you was a cosplayer, would you be happy if they were in an outfit that showed a lot of skin?
I can't escape these. I can't escape it. Right when I was thinking I was calming down. All right. And that actually brings me to another conversation. Basically, I was glad that a bunch of people, Neptunia series is a niche already, and then Uzume is not one of the more popular characters like Noir, or Neptune, or Blonde, or Uni, or especially Plutia. When I mean popular, I mean like widely known. Like I think when people saw the Neptunia anime, one of the things that attracted them was Plutia. I mean, fan service attracts, and Plutia is probably the queen when it comes to this series. So, to answer your question, Noir, it's tricky. It's like, basically it doesn't matter to me, but that's not what you're asking. I just want to say this on record, alright? If it's what they want, then I will be accepting of whatever they do. But if you're asking for my personal opinion, for cosplaying, I mean, honestly, what was, give me a second here. I think I'm leaning more towards no. Definitely, because I'm thinking of, like, one of the things I like about Orange Heart is that she is so much decently dressed when, you know, and that Uzume does dress practically for battle, you know. I like that, right? That's why, I mean, fan service is good and all, but when you really care about somebody, which is why, for me, when some people look at me and they see me react a certain way and if the fan service, they're like, man, what are you doing? You a prude or something? Just enjoy it. I'm like, no, I care about the characters, which is why I can cry when something happens to them. Like I did with Uzume, you know, I care about them. And therefore, I respect them to a certain level. With VIIR, you know, it's like, VIIR just has it hanging all out there, you know. If it was NEPGEAR, though, it's like, that's not NEPGEAR's personality at all. Or Uni. Well, actually, Uni picked it. Okay, well, I think you guys get, at least if when it's concerning NEPGEAR, Ram, you know, when it's concerning characters I care about, it's like, no, and Uzume hates that. Like, oh, no, that just, no. Uzume hates that.
Oh, I see. That one costume I finished is probably safe. It barely shows anything. They're usually not that revealing anyway, so...
Actually, yeah, Noir!
Huh? Well, I'm only asking...
Get a longer skirt while we're talking about it.
The morality of the general public at conventions in my nation. I just wanted your opinion.
Oh, come on. Well, no, Reg, I know what you said. I don't care.
My clothes show a lot of skin?
Yes.
Seriously? They seem normal to me.
No, Noir, seriously, let's sit on the couch and have a conversation.
And just so we're clear, the clothes I'm wearing right now are not cosplay. They might be a little different from the clothes in your world. But in my world, these clothes are normal. If I ever go out in your world, then I'll make sure that I get a hold of some normal clothes. Well, normal for your world anyway. I'll have to study up on your world's fashion sense.
Please don't!
So, whenever you finally decide to ask me to hang out sometime, I wouldn't want to embarrass you in public. Just kidding! Alright. Well, I got your input on the cosplay issue. I'm gonna get going now. Okay then, see you soon!
Well, that was 100%, like, I don't know why I even spent so much time thinking about that one. My answer was clear. That Noir is one of the characters who I was saying, waifu material. Noir was, you know, the #1 quote-unquote wife, you know, just not the #1 character I liked back then. And yeah, I didn't like that she had such a, Noir, please, more decency, please. Though she isn't exactly wrong, her clothes aren't exactly abnormal for the style in the Neptunia series. I mean, for example, like Noble mentions all the time, all of them have a collar. Uzume does not, which is something I noticed. Anywho. And now it's time for the question of the day. This episode, I can say so many things about it. Just how I couldn't catch a break from last episode, or the amount of amazing questions that just came from this episode. I hope you guys at least gave your thoughts on, you know, Adult Neptune's question and Noir's question. And if you haven't, maybe I will ask one of those questions further down the line. But this question is going to be, who do you think is the most evil villain in the series? And yet I use evil with quotation marks because, you know, evil's a, you know, that's a whole nother conversation I could get into. But if you want to just rank them, or if you want to just say your favorite, or whatever you want to do, the most important part is that I just want to know who you think is the most evil. Note, evil does not mean the best villain, so they can be evil without being a good villain. So please, post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.